Can you see? See, yeah. See it? You can hear that. It's amazing, isn't it, the equipment he's got? But that's his job, I guess.
You know, I'm going to go shopping.
Yeah.
To the market and get the fruit and veg.
Maybe something to read, maybe a newspaper or something.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, sweet. You're a darling.
I'll turn it up.
What else do you need today?
I'll let you go to get some chocolates or tarts, something really nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, I need to get fruit and veg, so I need to go to Coles too.
Okay.
All right. And what else do you need?
Hurry on, love.
Okay, take your time, right?
I'll be about an hour.
I'll take as long as you need, okay?
Okay.
Oh, look at him. What's he doing? He can walk.
Roxy!
Eddie, is that you? What's the matter? Quick, oh my God.
This is a sword.
Oh, baby. Oh, I miss you so much. I miss you.
So, what's
So what, that's by Derek. He's on the phone.
So he's got a girlfriend up on the floor above him, and his wife's just gone to do his shopping thinking he's got a broken leg. Are you kidding me? Is it his girlfriend? I have to say. Hooters.
Oh my God. How's the dog?
Look.
She's tired of all this, you know. She's sneaking around.
Well, we got good at the moment.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
Eddie, I'll go flat tire.
On your wifey, come home.
Eddie.
Oh, she's... It's it.
Welcome to Surprise, Surprise! Look, look at your binoculars. They're all clapping. They're all clapping for you.
Oh my God. Oh, you're cute.
Yes.
I'm thinking this girl.
How are you, darling?
I'm shaking. That scared me.
Yes. See, we decided not to use the close building. We used the bar building.
Oh.
So...
Who's with the dog?
What?
Who's with the dog?
It's a close friend of mine. Let's not talk about the dog, okay?
Right, like, really? And I'm thinking, this is great. We can't invade people's privacy. I wanted to have a look more at that, but I was scared he was going to come home.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to have a look. Yeah, I like it. I wanted to go upstairs, but he said I couldn't go upstairs.
Yeah, I told him that you want to have a nosy...
I wanted to have a look upstairs.
Yeah, steal the towel, probably.
I thought, well, I might just sneak up and see what it looks like. Because I'm such a girl who loves to sort out people in relationships. Now, I can help you. He didn't want any help.
No.
He had it. He had all his inspiration.
While Allison recovers, Peter Brock is about to have a surprise that is out of this world. Next on Surprise, Surprise.
Down, and it seemed to explode as it came down like a series of lights. And I thought, oh, it's like a meteorite breaking up or something like that.
Now, our Team of 40 specialists have to be prepared to work any time, both day or night. Hey, check out the night vision goggles. Now, we're about to land a UFO in a paddock using this equipment. We're not far from our next victim's farmhouse. Now, he is a man with a big interest in UFOs. He also happens to be a racing legend and 9-time winner of Bathurst. He is, of course, Peter Brock. Our accomplice is Peter's wife, Bev. Now, It is 1:30 in the morning, and if Peter is not already awake, I'm sure Bev will make sure that he doesn't miss out on this close encounter. Go.
Yeah, excuse me, who are you?
Peter Brocco, this way.
Oh, rightio. Just go down to the checkpoint. Just straight down there. Stop.
It's crunch time for our team. They have two major obstacles. One, this is a property that Peter knows like the back of his hand. And two, Peter knows a fair bit about UFOs. So when he gets to the site with Bev, the details had better be convincing, or he'll see through the scam right away.
Morning, sir, man. Can I help you?
You sure can. You can tell me what you're doing in my land.
Oh, so you're the owner?
Yeah.
1 minute, please. Mick's okay? These people live here.
Roger that, roger that.
All right, sir, sorry. We're just doing a couple of, well, more or less scientific experiments here.
I saw that come down last night. Something come down.
Sir, you witnessed some activity here last night?
Yeah. Well, Bev woke up. She heard it. But how'd you get in here without coming past my house? I mean, there's only one track in here. You've come straight past me.
Well, we came in quite early, sir. Look, can I get you... We'll just wait here, please.
Oh, no.
No, sorry. I just wanted to get you some safety equipment, sir.
Hang on, no.
Sorry. Just for security, sir. My apologies. We just need you for safety reasons to wear these hats, sir. Okay.
We can't see much falling down, but still.
No, sir. Kind of priorities. So you're telling me you saw this, some sort of activity here last night?
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
we did.
Could you describe it for us, perhaps?
Well, you heard...
I heard a dull noise and woke up and saw a flare and woke him up and he saw...
Yeah, coming down, and it seemed to explode as it came down like a series of lights, and I thought, oh, it's like a meteorite breaking up or something like that, but obviously it wasn't. And very hard to tell, because our bedroom faces straight over here.
Right, sir.
Very hard to tell if it was a great distance or close. You know, it's like at night time. I thought, oh, that could be a long way in the distance, or it could be just there.
What kind of time would you say this was, sir?
Did you have a look at the clock?
Ma'am?
Oh, would have been around about 1:30ish or 2ish, I guess.
1:30.
I don't know how you got into my place like this.
Control, ladies and gentlemen here say they saw some kind of activity here about 01:30.
Roger that.
That kind of confirms our reports here. See, we got a report from Woomera that we're tracking a low-level unidentified flight, which means that because it was inland, they sent it to the civil authorities. They gave us a call, and we've been following it, and we kind of tracked it to here, sir. Thank you very much for your patience and cooperation.
Well,
so this is all new to you?
Totally. I mean, what do you mean?
Rick? Rick, I'm going to need you to have a look at these samples.
I just looked up and saw the...
We can't have the dog in
Here, puppies.
We can't have the dog in here.
Come here, boys, come on. Hey, Frank, here, come on. Just sit here, boys. If you just pat them, they'll stay.
Make sure we get those measurements done, too.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. Yeah, well,
Well, you've got three things there. You've got a big round circle there. Another three over there.
So does it touch
Another three over there, have you not?
it appears to be, sir, yes, sir.
And-
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Have you ever seen anything like this before, sir?
No. Have you?
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe you have.
I'd
Maybe
like
in your
to.
line of business you might have, but I certainly have. This is just amazing.
I'd like to get all my measurements secure first before I can make any kind of group pronouncement. But
This is radical.
yeah, we're quite excited about what we're finding here.
Bloody oath you would be.
How long have you lived here?
We've had the Brock land here since 1863,
All righty.
and it's never been out of our family. Now, if we saw this, is that fire over there?
No, sir.
Because we saw it coming over the hill all the time. Oh, this is amazing. There's a UFO in the back there. Just check it out. Come here, doggies.
We found something interesting in your pond. Hence where the steam is rising from.
Did you say night before?
This particular fish doesn't appear to be local.
Found about 8 of them so far.
Seen them before?
No. Now, that is amazing. Now, that pond hasn't been... I only constructed that probably 2 years ago.
Alrighty. Any other animals like eels, perhaps, or fish,
no. We've
frogs?
put nothing in here, no.
Alrighty.
Well, look, I think we should take that back.
Yeah.
This is not the other one.
We're going to have to send that through as well.
Alrighty.
Is it impaled a long way?
Date with how many we've going.
Sir, before I just want to make sure. I'm not quite sure about this radiation at this point. I just ask you to move back this way. Sorry. I just want to make sure. Anyway, we managed to round up your livestock, and we put them in this pen here for you. So, pardon me?
They don't mind.
So you're telling me these are not yours? The llama? Alpaca?
No, they're not mine.
Does anybody know where they came from?
We thought they were his.
Definitely something fishy about those alpacas. More extraterrestrial phenomenon after the break.
Yes, I've never heard anything like that before. Here, but listen to it.
Our victim today is motor racing hero Peter Brock. Our accomplice is his wife Bev. Now, Peter thinks a UFO has landed in his back paddock. Bizarre fish and alpacas have appeared from nowhere. Peter's having the time of his life. Let's go back and see what happens next.
Not ours.
Alrighty, same problem with your dogs here. We don't want them to get any contamination unnecessarily.
Come on, doggy.
This kind of noise, they seem to be distressed about something. Do your dogs exhibit this kind of sensitivity to paraphernalia like this?
These dogs?
Yeah. They're not sensitive?
No, they're not. I don't think they are at all. I think they're just sort of... Yeah, fantastic.
Well, we may as well ask you about this, sir. Guys?
Sorry, mate. Yeah, but I tried not to mingle the dogs in
now?
there, that's all.
Mel? Mel, what's the level say?
Yep. The signal's much stronger. And it's coming across very loud. There seems to be a bit of a...
We were a little bit concerned at first that it may be some kind of high-level radiation, but it turns out all it is, it's a low megahertz type of stuff.
The energy is very strange here. This energy feels very strange when you stand up here.
There's definitely something coming through there.
You feel it?
It's coming back. We got something coming from this pod. Can you bring the chopper down, please?
Roger that. We'll bring the chopper down.
Have a listen.
I'll see if I can see some whose animal alpacas
Do you want
they are. They're not mine.
I'm sorry, but I can't get you to go through that area.
Sir?
But I was going to tell you whose they are. They're not mine.
You mentioned before that you're feeling an energy.
Yeah, it's very strange.
We're getting a kind of a pulse reading from this.
Yeah, I'm just feeling weird.
Have you ever heard anything like that before?
There is. I've never heard anything like that before. Here, listen to it, you think. Who's SETO?
Sir, that's an organization that we work with.
Yeah.
We're based at Parks at the moment.
Southern?
Southern?
Southern or extraterrestrial intelligence? What is it?
Search for extraterrestrial intelligence, sir. Yeah, out of yeah, we're based out of Berkeley in California.
Are you? Just, gee, it didn't take long to get here. Did you love it? Do you think that's embedded very far? What do you think? It's just a short thing?
I couldn't really say so, sir. To me, it looks like it's been actually planted there, because I don't see any kind of fallout from any kind of impact. So it's been placed there somehow.
Back here, you'd see a rampant wave of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because this soil is quite damp at this time of year, and particularly here you can see the reeds and what have you, the rushes. This is a damp spot.
For sure. Now, we're not sure whether the scorch marks here are as a result of anything which has caused that kind of scorching over here, but...
Well, you wonder what sort of an object that was that actually created those scorch marks there.
All right, copy that.
Actually, sir, we might be able to get some kind of...
Bring it down, all right? We read it twice. I'm sure what the signal is. Bring it through. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Mr. Brock. Hi, Jay Lagaya.
Jay?
Welcome to Surprise, Surprise.
Exactly. Oh, dear me. It's a surprise.
I've been you all along.
Yeah, sure. And the trusters point again. How many people you got here? Well, that had me tossed a bit on the alpacas. Where'd they come from? I think you got some fish out of the pond here. Where'd that come from?
We had firecrackers and skyrockets going off at 1:30.
That's what it was when you woke me up.
Skyrockets going up at 1:30 this morning.
No, you woke me up and said, look at this. I said, wow. You're right, Shay. Well, this is the most bizarre thing that's ever happened to me in my life, I can tell you. And then I saw the tracks going across the paddock then. I thought, how did these vehicles get in here without us knowing? I looked, they've driven straight through here. It's very muddy and slushy. I come over here, it looks like an army operation.
Oh, it's the new Holden Whisper mode.
Yeah, I mean, I think like most people, I have a very great curiosity about all this sort of stuff, so I'm thinking, not in my own back paddock.
Peter Brock, seeing is definitely believing. Coming up next, musical star David Dixon chaperones the blind date from hell.
I wouldn't be able to translate.
She likes the flowers, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Radii is Park Hyatt Melbourne's signature restaurant, and it is there that our accomplice, musical casting agent Amanda Powman, has convinced her mate and our victim, David Dixon, to accompany her on a blind date. Now, David is the star of stage and screen, and I'm sure that he'd be interested in who the blind date is. Personally, I think they're looking for love in all the wrong places. You see, David thinks Amanda has just joined an introduction agency and that this is her very first date. David's only just flown into town on business anyway, so he's come along to help out.
Hilarious.
Now all they need to do is wait here for Amanda's dream boat to turn up.
Someone's coming. Someone's coming. Someone's coming. What's he look like? What's he look like? Oh, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
That's a great photo. Did you see that? Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is so embarrassing.
You're so over here.
Is there someone else? Someone just come down the stairs. Did someone come down the stairs? Daisy, you've got flowers. No, it's not. It can't be. Daisy, pretend I'm deaf. No. Seriously, pretend I'm deaf. I mean it.
Amanda? Hi, Amanda. Oh, I'm Ron. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ron, mate. How are you?
David's my name.
How are you, David? Pleased to meet you. Thank you.
She likes your beard.
You wouldn't be able to translate for me, would you? I don't know how to...
She likes the flowers, don't you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Here you go. I've got those for you. There you go. You wouldn't be able to translate for me by any chance?
I can try.
Oh, thank you. Would you tell her she looks very beautiful tonight, please?
Lip reads as well.
Oh, it's the first time I've been through an agency on a dating thing.
Oh, okay.
Although her being deaf it's not a problem for me, you know. It's you couldn't let her know that, could you, by any chance? In fact, I think it could be a bit of a blessing in disguise. My last wife, she left me. Yeah, because I snort a lot, so... Yeah.
His last wife left him because He snort. Snort.
I bought another little gift along. I got together on the way down here. It's you'd let her know I got her another little gift.
She said it was a ring.
No, it's not a ring. It's not a ring. If you'll excuse me just for 5 minutes, I'll just organise this gift for her. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, mate. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
What are we going to do? That's why I was going like this, like trying to say, tell him, can he see me?
Yeah, did I?
Tell him that we're going out for dinner later. Like, I'll just say turning around like this. I'll just keep doing that.
Okay. It's all right.
What's he doing?
It's fine.
What's he doing?
I'll be in a minute. He's organising a song or something.
They're not watching, are they?
No, he knows.
Good evening, everybody. I'm sorry to spoil your evening by getting up here. I've got a little gift for a very special lady who I've met for the first time tonight. The lady is deaf, so her friend David has come along with her. Hopefully I can get him to sign language the verses that I've written for her. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. Okay, so are you ready, please? If you don't mind, David.
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous at this, so please excuse me. A lovely bird in the sky, that was I was lost and my ship was tossed at sea. I'm not going too fast for you, am I? Thank you. I was alone before I found you. My heart dances around me and you. I love your smiling, sweet dark eyes. The melody of your laughter cries to the skies. The solitary life I led will flee, because you are so beautiful to me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Do you think she liked that?
I think she just clapped, mate, yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's very nerve-wracking up there.
I bet it is. Have you sung before?
No, this is my first time. I thought if I had the courage to come out on a date like this, I'd pluck up the courage to sing. It's the first time.
Very good, yeah, very good.
Do you think she likes me?
I don't know.
How do you hear the phone ring?
Hello? It's not there.
How'd you know the phone was ringing?
It's a vibrating phone.
Oh, right. She's been vibrating my heart for the last couple of minutes, I can assure you of that.
Is that right?
Amanda, how are you?
Hey, man.
It's a miracle. You can talk. Oh, yeah, you talk all the time.
Sorry.
David Dixon, Jailer Guy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Surprise Surprise. You. Yeah, a real trooper. Welcome to my world. God, I want to kill you.
My boyfriend.
What's she doing this? Why is she going out on a blind date? I thought, I just went
I don't even know what I thought. I hope she's going to be, you know, polite and nice. And she goes, you know, be deaf, you know, pretend I'm deaf. And I thought, no, I'm not going. And then she starts signing it. I thought, oh, shit, I've got to do it. Oh, my God, my heart's going like 10 to the dozen. This is a really cruel thing to do. I watch your show and it's very cruel. I didn't even twig when you were standing. I thought, oh, Christ, here we go. He's blown the cover now. Now we're going to have to explain this. The phone's ringing. I can't believe it.
It did go like clockwork, didn't it?
Yes. I'm a sucker, that's why.
I don't know whether that's because David's a sucker or just because we've known each other so long. I knew he wouldn't embarrass me. That's why he was the perfect victim.
I'd be impressed with you when he's sitting there by himself. And then you walk in, you go, hi, and I could sell it. No, there's no way that they are here for anything apart from each other. She goes, are you looking? I go, I can see. She goes, are you looking? I said, I can see. She's like doing the whole Amanda thing, and you wander in, and you knew. You were the only person that I knew in the bar that knew that I was bullshitting. And I was going, oh, God, I hope this guy and these guys are going to be cacking themselves and I'm signing, making lies for you.
I will never forget the look on David Dixon's face. Coming up next, the world's weirdest car wash. An Olympic rowing gold medalist needs to upgrade the family car. That's why he's gone to Nick Theodosi's Prestige Car Company. We're using that opportunity to set up Drew's good friend and fellow awesome foursome rower, Nick Green, in the bargain. And speaking of bargains, they get a free car wash while they browse.
We're actually just about done here.
So how you doing, Nige?
Yeah, what we do is it's a sort of a personalised, it's a prestige car wash. It's a dry wash.
Yeah.
But we do a lot of things that a lot of other people don't do. As you'll see.
So dry wash means you're not using water, obviously.
They don't use water, but
What's he doing there?
Looking for bombs. Yeah. Well, they actually have a good look underneath. Most car washes, they don't even touch the bottom.
Oh, yeah, Nige, we got some decay. What did you say we got?
Decay. We just refer to it as decay. It's basically, you know, when driving over gravel, sand, you get corrosion on the bottom of the car.
Oh, man!
It's basically looking at that and...
Don't go under there. We've
Yeah.
been parking this thing on the beach? Yeah, well, sometimes.
We also call it plaque.
Got plaque?
Like you get on your teeth. Just that build-up of grime.
Everybody dentist down here.
Under there, so... You know, they do underneath the car, they do, you know, the wheel, the whole bit.
Yeah. Oh, no. Watch what you find under there.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, could be anything.
This guy, we use it's a special kind of a detergent. It's a one-on. We wash it on. This guy mixes it by hand. That's basically his job. You know.
I'd say
We're
it's about grade
special
3
abilities
plus.
employer, so we hire a lot of guys that have got special needs. We try to find out what they're good at, you know, and then really try to help them to shine. You know, they work to a mission statement. These guys, you know, washing your car is the most important thing you can do. They all take it really seriously. Yeah, so, like I said, we're
there we go.
Employer. Yeah, right, come here. Just have a go at these guys, mate. Just...
Guys, come on, think. Think. Come here. Take up high. Wheels. All right, wheels.
Big boy, yeah?
Go ahead. Remember circles. Circles like I told you. Circles. How long have you had these guys working for you? There you go. Right around.
We sort of, there's a bit of a turnover. We get a changeover. So these guys have been with us for a few weeks, but we do a training thing with them, whereby, you know, we teach them, I mean, a specific, like this guy really, that's his sort of thing, and he just really takes it on. They work really well.
Okay.
You know, they've even learned to sort of respond to verbal communication.
Communication.
This is another thing that most car cleaners don't really take into consideration.
Turn. What's he supposed to be doing there?
You have a look at the amount of grit, the amount of muck you get out of an exhaust pipe, and, you know, it takes about like 5 or 6 goes to actually clear the whole thing out. Yeah, so...
That's unbelievable. Turn the hose on for me, please, would you?
This is just the last little bit. So they use it's a sort of high-pressure air. You know, again, in a lot of the grooves around your tyres.
Right. Turn it up! Turn it up! Let's go. Go on. Right. Turn it up!
You all right? You all right? Come on. Check the pressure first. Turn the hose off.
That guy's got to be pretty tall.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Well, thanks.
All right, come here, guys. Come here, Gatch.
I remember that, you know, a lot of the stuff that wouldn't get normally done in a normal car wash is especially underneath the car. So, yeah.
All right, good job.
Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, the most important thing. Just as part of our thing, we get a complimentary gift.
Thanks for that, mate.
Enjoy it.
Thanks.
Enjoy it.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
All right.
Everyone gets one of these, so...
Let's get the red beamer out.
No problem.
What is it? Oh, no.
Yeah, it's just complimentary gift.
Well, thanks, mate.
That's all right, no worries. So, do you want to back the car out yourself? Or?
Yeah, I'll take it out.
All right.
I'll give you... That's my...
Whack it in there.
Glass, anyway,
No
mate.
worries, yeah. Just whack it in the car and...
On the baby seat.
I'm sure you'll
Baby
find
turtle.
someone who'll appreciate it. All right, I'll guide you out, okay?
Right, thanks, mate. Thought I was going to love that. What's going on?
I don't know. What is that? That's obviously
Mate,
not
that's not
something
normal.
that happens before. You don't have an electrical problem, do you?
No.
Yes! Yes! Welcome to Surprise! Surprise!
Congratulations, mate.
Well, I thought it looked a little bit dodgy, but right, you could Drew convinced me he was very serious and he put on a very good act. So I thought the team did a wonderful job. It looked a little bit scripted to me, but they did a good job.
And in the end, I know that you were a bit reluctant to get into the car, reluctant to get out.
I would like to get out, I think, but I never expected this. This is an amazing effort.
The awesome Nick Green taken by surprise. We'll be back in just a moment.
The Griswolds of
We go. Let's take a look at what we've got in store for you next week on Surprise Surprise. It's Gold Logie winner, media mogul Steve Vizard to the rescue. If you could stop laughing long enough. Katrina Roundtree finds out if you really, really want to impress a top international TV producer, don't break stuff when you go to their house.
Don't worry. Look,
Even on a day when nothing seems to go right, singer Julie Anthony demonstrates the show must go on. And surprise is right when game show guru Larry Emder meets an unlikely superhero.
Cannot see me, you do not know what's going on.
That's next week on the show. Now, if you would like to see someone stung or if you'd like to help us sting a staff, then get in touch with us online at our website at 9msn.com.au/TV shows. We'd love to hear from you. Until then, I am Jay and I will see you next week on Surprise Surprise.
Hi, I'm Ron. How are you?
You want that chocolate coming up over? That's right.